Now I have here a ream of A4 paper. A ream is 500 sheets. So that's like a pack of paper straight out of the wrapping. Just before we do our little experiments, here's a bit of fun you can have. Using this part of your finger, and don't rub too hard because you'll burn yourself, just press it down and turn it round and round and round. And keep doing this for quite a while. And you can see what's happening. It's beginning to make a spiral. It's worth buying a pack of paper just for this, isn't it? Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Right, I'm going to stop there, but you can keep doing it until the whole pack is in a continuous spiral going round and round. And then, if you do it backwards, you should end up with a full pack again. Well, you can do that at home, can't you? Have some fun. What you've got to do now is pop to somebody's office and pinch a pack of paper. Okay, here's a question for you, and I want a very quick answer, please. Which weighs more, this piece of A4 paper or this pencil? Quick now, have you decided? Well, let's find out. Now, if I try and put this piece of paper on the scales, there can be two problems. First of all, it can cover up the scale, which makes it difficult to read. And sometimes, if it's bendy paper, it can flop down onto the table, and the table's taking some of the weight. So here's a neat way of getting around that. Take something like a bowl, anything that's got a bit of height to it, and put it on there. And you remember the weight of that is called the tear. And if we press the reset button, that just gets rid of the tear and sets it to 0. You'd have done that in previous experiments, I hope. Then we can just put the piece of paper on the top. No problem, we can see the scale quite clearly. 5 grams. Now let's try the pencil. 3 grams. So in fact, this piece of A4 paper, it's gone down to 2 now, so it must be hovering between the two, somewhere around 2.5 grams probably. So this piece of paper actually weighs twice as much as that pencil. Now that's very surprising, isn't it? I hope you got it right. Now, if I put a single sheet of paper on there, it gives me 5 grams, but remember that's to the nearest gram. These scales only weigh to the nearest gram. So it could be exactly 5, or it could be 4.9 or 4.8 or 4.7, it could be 5.1 or 5.2. So if we want to get a more accurate result, what are we going to do? Well, the thing to do is to put lots of paper on. Now here we have a pack of 500 sheets, of course. So let's put the whole lot on there and see what that comes to. 2,604 grams. Now, if I take my calculator, and in here I put 2,605, it's 5 now, hovers a bit, divided by 500, because there are 500 sheets there, that gives me 5.21 grams per sheet. Now, those of you that can multiply decimals, you'll know that if you multiply this number by 10, it moves one place to the left, and that will give us 52.1 grams. So 10 sheets should weigh about 52 grams. So let's just try that. Take me a second to count these out. 1, 2 there, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's get the last one. And we're looking for about 52 grams. 53. Near enough. If I move it a bit, 52. So it's hovering about 52, 53, isn't it? You may think I'm cheating there, but it's somewhere around the 52, 53. So I'm happy with that. Now, you can try this at home. You can try weighing your own A4 paper. If you have thicker paper, you can find out how much that weighs. And if you have cardboard, of course, lots of sheets of card, you can do the same experiment. You might be surprised at the results. There's lots you can do here. So look around you, see what materials you have, and try and make up your own experiments. What about newspaper, for example?